Welcome to week 8 of the practices of being and belonging. Thank you for joining me today for our meditation on whale breath. In this meditation, we will be exploring the powerful breath of our whale friends as they rise to the surface for a deep, extended inhale and then hold it as they dive deep beneath the surface of the waves to explore their home. So this practice will incorporate breath holding to align ourselves with our whale friends. And if you're not experienced with breath holding, please feel free to leave this portion out or incorporate the holds within your own ability and comfort level. As always, your comfort and safety is most important, so if at any time you're feeling uncomfortable or unsafe, please feel free to stop the meditation and come back to your current space and time and try again another time when it might feel more manageable for you to attempt. So I invite you to find yourself in a long and comfortably supported position, preferably lying down to embody the support of the whale's body in oceanic waters. So really find yourself somewhere comfortable, maybe even supported by pillows under your legs and your back and your head, and even your arms stretched out like fins, maybe even covered with blankets so that you feel really fully immersed as if you are a whale in your watery home. And now I invite you to close your eyes and begin to notice your breathing. In these first few moments, there is no need to alter your breath, only to allow your presence to be felt and coming to be in this space and in this time. And once you have begun to notice your breathing and become aware of its cadence, I invite you to begin to attempt to allow its lengthening. See if you can allow your inhales to increase by 1 second and your exhales to increase by 1 or 2 seconds. Maybe inhaling for 3 seconds and exhaling for 5 seconds. And continue this breathing pattern through your nose, exhaling also through your nose for a few more rounds, seeing if after a few subsequent rounds you are able to increase that even further to maybe a 5-second inhale and then an 8-second exhale. And once you are comfortable with the lengthening of your breathing through your nose, I invite you to, after the next inhalation of possibly 5 seconds, and again, if you are not reaching 5 seconds, that is perfectly fine. Whatever is most comfortable and accessible to you at this time. I invite you to hold at the top of your breath for upwards of 3 seconds. And then at the end of your hold, I invite you to allow your breath to slowly be released through your mouth allowing your lungs to gently squeeze the last few bits of air out of their holding, and then allow the natural and subsequent inhalation to proceed naturally after that exhalation. Again, inhaling for upwards of 5 seconds, holding for 3 to 5 seconds, and then exhaling for upwards of 8 seconds. And allow the automatic return when your body wants to begin its next inhale. Holding, and then exhaling. Return by inhaling through your nose, holding, and then exhaling through your mouth. The natural return. Feel free to continue this at your own pace. And if at any time, again, you are not able to practice the hold, that is perfectly fine. Simply continue with the cyclical breathing of inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth at your own comfort level and pace. And now I invite you to begin to notice how your body is feeling, how your limbs, your arms, and your legs are feeling. Any sensations are arising while you are completing this whale breath practice of deep inhales, holds, and very cleansing exhales. I invite you to become aware of what your body is feeling, any sensations, anything it's trying to tell you. Are you becoming very relaxed? Or is your body getting twitchy? Maybe you're noticing a bit of tingling, which happens naturally often when you do breath hold practices in your fingers and toes. Or maybe you are noticing nothing, and again, that's also fine as well. Whatever is arising is perfectly wonderful and fine. We're only asking ourselves to become aware of the connection between our breath and how our body is feeling, and what sensations arise when we alter our natural breathing practice. Now, as we begin to wrap up our whale breath practice, I invite you to take 5 more deep inhales through your nose with no breath holding, and allow your exhalations through your nose, possibly 5-second inhales and 5-second exhales. And at the end of your 5th or 6th exhale, I invite you to come to a close by resuming your natural, normal breathing practice. And giving thanks for this moment together. And your body's ability to breathe like a whale. And honoring our connection to the more than human world. Thank you for joining me today for week 8. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a beautiful day.